Alright, are we working? Oh, there it goes. Awesome. Working now. Yeah. Yeah, the Padres, I was gonna quickly go over is how everyone got here. So as you can see, it's got the Yankees and Orioles in the AL, and then versus the Braves in the NL. Defeated the Dodgers in a wild card game. And then, surprisingly, we managed to somehow sweep the Padres. I did not really expect to sweep the Padres with that really good pitching staff that they had, but we managed to pull it out. So the Braves took them 5 games, but beat the Cubs. They've got they are ranked as the #1 team overall. Got some really good stats too. Go to the standings and look at them. Yeah, they're second in contact, third in power, third in pitching, ninth in defense, 19th in speed. I mean, this team is pretty stacked, and you compare that to us, we're 15th, and we don't have really good anything. We've officially become the best team in the West. Beat the Dodgers in the wild card. 94 win Padres. Now we've got our hands full with the Atlanta Braves. Yeah. Surprisingly, we managed to beat these guys. Jack Flaherty, Chris Paddock, and they had current rate Brendan McKay. That was quite a game. We've got our hands full here. Trevor Bauer, Ian Anderson, Mike Soroka, the slated one. Braves. We have Pablo going today. It says JJ Goss, but Lopez. So, what's up, Gabe? Yeah, the Orioles. Let's take a look at these teams real quick. Got time. So the Orioles. Actually, let me do this. They actually came in as a wild card team. They just lost out on the Yankees. They made so many trades in the regular season. So many trades. They better have won 94 games all the trades they made. They obviously won the card game. The Twins went 102 wins. Definitely led the league in wins. The Angels and Astros. So the Orioles beat the Astros in the wild card game. Then they beat Minnesota, the #1, the team with the most wins the year. So the Orioles looking legitimate. Now they have to face the Yankees, who easily dealt with the Angels. So that would be a good one. The Braves, on the other hand, I want to look at their roster. And then we'll go over our roster. I know I haven't been keeping this franchise connected. So that's Canadian. That's fun, man. Appreciate it. I cannot wait to get that. So they have so many starters listed in their rotation. So let's just do this. Let's look at this and see how they've got Trevor Bauer, Ian Anderson, Mike Soroka, John Means. I guess he went to the White Sox 2023, pitched for them last year, and now he's with the Braves. Braves signed him to a hefty contract, 3 years, close to 75 mil. Did pretty good, 10-5 with a 4 ERA. That's their #4 guy, and got Yanni Chirinos in 5 spot. 7-3, 2.4. This is a good pitching stat. First, Mike Soroka, we know how good he is. 17-5 this year, #3, and then Ian Anderson at 12-10. First, Trevor Bauer at 10-13 with a 3.6. Came very close to striking out 200 people for the second straight year. That's who we're facing tonight. It's Trevor Bauer. Bullpen looks pretty good too. Obviously, so they're using Diego Castillo as their closer. I don't think he was the closer in the regular season, though. I believe it was still Will Smith. They use as their closer. Oh, here it is. Jesse Biddle. He had 42 saves. So he could possibly be set up as their closer. Nick Goody. Solid year out of the bullpen. Only 36 games, but worked to a 2.3 ERA. Not bad. Not bad at all. And of course, they've got some starters hovering over here in the bullpen with Hogan Harris, Bryce Wilson. They just called up Tukey Toussaint from the minors after last series. So I don't know if somebody got hurt. Deal is there. But yeah, apparently Will Smith has been used as a setup guy most of the year. And then when you look at their typical rotation, or their well, I guess you could say their lineup, but we'll just breeze through this real quick. Catcher, they've still got Daryl Cooley. I don't know who this is, but he's been with them since the franchise started. Had a really good year, 297. Alex Jackson being the backup. Freddie Freeman still at first. Braves actually kept him. So, did pretty good this year. Hit 317. He played in all 162 games. So, Freddie Freeman did not get a day off this year. Ozzie Albies at second. Jason Lyle back up at second as well. Austin Riley playing third. He hit 227, but brought the power with 30 bombs. Dansby Swanson still at shortstop. So your typical Braves are still together. Good. Marcell Ozuna and Jacob Pearson back up at left. Ronald Acuna, who hit 270, 41 homers, 116, close to mirroring exactly how he did last year. Categories, you'd say he did better and then worse, but did better. Christian Pache and Justin Dean also on the roster. Austin Meadows, Nomar Mazara, who was also just called back after the NLDS ended. He's back up with him as well. I guess he was hurt and he was on minor, like he was set to the minor leagues. But yeah, they've got a good lineup. I don't know who's hurt on their team. Oh, just a minor leaguer. Anthony McGaffick. These tend to big ouch. But yeah, we're not looking too bad. Shohei is still hurt. We lost him in September. So we have no Shohei Ohtani. So stick with your shortened by 5 to 25 game season. If the show releases it. So we're going with Pablo Lopez, Seth Curry, Huskar Yanoa, former Brave, Shane Boz, and JJ Goss is our rotation. Bullpen, Jordan Hicks, Joe Jimenez, Emmanuel Clase, who we at the death. It's actually been solid for us. Don't let these number situations out. Matt Weissler, who continues to be very good for us. Probably the best bullpen we have. Zach Thompson and Caleb Bargar are long. Of course, our closer in Ray Ronta, who's been really good this year. Cesar Dorda, someone who could take over future. Raul Batista and Brian Torres is your catching battery. We've got Fernando Castro at first, and I'll be honest, this is just a guy that a roster spot. Gleyber Torres, Marco Luciano, Whit Merrifield. Rafael Devers is hurt, so he's not with us. We got Luis Toribio back up, and he's done pretty solid since being called. Will Wilson at short. Fernando Del VR left. Gabriel Maciel, someone that we got off waivers from the Minnesota Twins halfway through the season, and he's done all right. I kind of like this guy. Definitely another speed threat, good defender, and he's a switch. Mauricio Dubon and Alexander Canario, and Jason Ramirez. Franklin Labor back off the ER. Enough talking. Now I can look at the chat. Let's see here. Long day at work. Not worried about probably copy and paste. I lost my mind. Oh yeah, playing the show, MLB The Show 50. here. Micro. Oh, I gotta fix it. Okay. I don't know what the point of setting your lineup is when the game. Eighth time. Boy, I'm thinking about not having start. Thinking about having Brian Torres start. You know what? Now, we'll stick with our catcher. We're gonna stick with him. Am I cutting in and out? Let me load my channel. Audio test. Audio test. Audio test. At the same time, I'm going to be trying to get clips. When something happens, I'm going to upload the shortened version because I know not everyone will watch. What I have is okay. Again. All right. Wilson. Castro have his chance at Gabriel Maciel Torres. I guess we'll let Dupont hit if I like. Wilson, Castro, and then Pablo Lopez. Here we go. 2025 NLCS between the Giants and Braves. Popcorn ready. Or more than a run. No.
MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the National League Championship Series between the San Francisco Giants and the Atlanta Braves.
All right, the best in the West versus the best in the East.
Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch.
I really hope that captured the clip there. Captured. Braves are ready. Giants are ready. Hopefully we can provide a challenge here. We've been such a streaky team this season. I miss Buster Posey. It feels wrong to see Gleyber Torres wearing his number. I may change that. Wow, Ozzy Albies looks real short. Who's that? God, that other guy looks really short too. Who is that? Alright. Here we go. Trevor Bauer taking the mound. He already had one game in the postseason. For ERA, did not get a win, did not get a loss.
Former number 1 draft pick with the Arizona Diamondbacks. This guy has really found himself. Good fastball. He's one of these guys that he's into the new.
Yeah, I think I'll change that.
Spin rate and that carry on the 4-seam fastball. Good fastball, 95 to 97. His curveball.
Unfortunately, it won't really matter if year-to-year saves are not a thing. Year-to-year saves aren't a thing. There's a reason.
A ball and a strike to the Giants leadoff
59 degrees. Hey, there's the Chick-fil-A sign. What's that?
59 at game time tonight. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Let's see how we can do against Trevor Bauer. Zach Flaherty was actually really good for the Padres. He just had one bad inning. How are you?
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
It's off with a strikeout.
Swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest.
Expect a lot of those. Ever since I picked this game back up, I've been striking out a lot.
That's just what they did right there. Big strikeout. Keep that guy off the base path.
Here is Gabriel Maciel.
Standing in now, Gabriel Maciel. And
Acquired him on waivers from the Twins after injuries.
One out, nobody on.
Hasn't done that great in the postseason. That speed is something I want.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really.
Look at 34. What's the number? 31? He retired his number. What's up, Chard?
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss.
Yeah, I saw you were streaming earlier. I was kind of lurking around.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the
I got so many times.
going down on strikes to start the inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul.
I feel like Gleyber Torres has his number, has Buster Posey's number. That just doesn't look.
And we're just underway from Truist Park.
And that's going to bounce off of Swanson. Torres is still going to just barely, I don't know why he took his sweet time getting down the line, but we'll take that without error.
So 2 down and a runner at first. And stepping up now will be Mauricio Dubon. From the belt, the pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line.
It is Dubon. By the way, I would apologize in advance for all my ugly swings I'm going to be doing, because you're going to see a lot of them. Does he have like mine? Now, I signed Torres because of his ability to make contact. Not necessarily for power, but he has a lot of that too. I really needed someone with contact. Come back here, full count.
Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full 3-2.
I'm just streaming down. I saw that. That's gonna hit the left. You know, we'll get that, and we are retired. Take the field.
In the inning, but it doesn't hurt them. And now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity.
Rough, man. You gonna start streaming you in the shower? Is that your OnlyFans?
Lopez will do the pitching on the road here in Game 1 of the LCS.
Pablo Lopez, he hasn't pitched since the wild card.
This guy's kind of unique. How about
Did very good against the Dodgers.
he has? That gives him
A lot of bite to his off-speed stuff. He threw a lot of the hitters off balance.
He could be really tough to hit.
Very happy with it.
Steps Ozzie Albies. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half.
He's really had to step up since Otani got it.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
And now a pitch on the way. The swing just got
I don't look forward to facing
that one out. The windup and the 0-1.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to
Start streaming Pokemon.
certainly hollow of the knee or lower.
I love that, man. I love people that think they can just get away with, you know. They're like, oh my god, I'm streaming something that's DMCA'd, and then they get totally shocked when they're...
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
It was, I think it was her first strike, so her channel's on.
That curveball, and that's the first one of the day. If he's going to execute it like that,
It is what
be
it
on
is.
the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
It is what it is.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Pitch one or two. No, those are different people. I mean, they do the same thing, but...
And a change up here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
2-2. Well, it's perfect AI hitting, man. Don't chase anything.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
But she's still allowed to have a channel. Well, Twitch does have like the 3 strikes thing. I think that was
Payoff pitch home.
first strike. Wow, he swung at that, huh? All right, Albie strikes out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. When you're
I'm
doing
surprised
that
he
in the
swung
first
at that.
inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to
Here
go at
is
the
Freddie
start.
Freeman.
There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman.
I just realized
Very quickly on
something
the ground.
too. Braves actually won the World Series last year in this franchise, so they're looking to make it back-to-back World Series champs. Forgot about that little tidbit of information.
And he popped him up. Torres is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Oh, hold on now.
And time
Why is
now to
Torres
take a look at how these
third?
Braves are lined up in this one. And he
All right, I
brings
gotta switch some
right in.
defense around.
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a
Yeah.
good at-bat.
Too many people would be on my kill
Basically,
list
every time he walks into the
if I did that. I didn't switch my thing here. Really need Toribio at third, please. Put him in a position. I must have not been paying attention.
box.
There we go.
I love watching this guy.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now.
I keep joking with Vanessa that she should start an OnlyFans since she's fixing to be a stay-at-home mom.
With the bases open and
Like, I need to find a way to make some money while I'm going to be at home. And hell, I know a way.
and he fouls
Just
this
joke
one
with her
off.
about it. She takes it.
So 1-1 home.
Ooh, there's a smack.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Shocker, shocker. Acuna gets a hit.
Keeps things alive for Marcelo Zuna. That base
face it was screaming off the bat, and our show track
Didn't
technology
have a
more
lot.
than
Yeah.
confirms it.
Look, if people want to pay hundreds of dollars for feet pics, I'll bet it. Never has to show her face.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend
Oh, I just realized my
and
web.
give a guy with
Do we want the
plenty of
webcam on,
options,
or do we just
the
want to
outlook of
spare
it
you guys?
changes dramatically.
We'll spare you guys. Don't have to. Alright, so here is Ozuna. See if
First pitch of the AB
when you
on its way.
attempts a stolen base,
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's
kind of wishing
whole
I did
mentality.
keep
This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming
but
right
put
at him.
in Torres at behind the plate because Issa doesn't really have a good arm.
Now a move over to first, and the runner will get back standing.
Ooh, come on, Blue.
Misses with a
1-1.
1-1.
If you're gonna
Lopez
have
is getting
success against some of the
squeezed.
better hitters in
Got
the
squeezed
game,
in his first
you gotta
start.
get
And
that pitch right
he's
there.
already here.
0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
A runner on first with 2 away.
Ball, 1 strike.
Called strike in a dangerous location there, 1-2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is. And
If she came down here, I'd ask her right now. Like, have you ever thought about something like that?
Still 1-2.
I lost. Let's do it again. What's up, C-Boys? How you been, man?
From the belt, the pitch. Runner goes.
Hey, that's gonna get through.
Down to third. And that's through.
Acuna's gonna get to third.
They'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Perfect hit and run there. They knew.
Not putting on the hit and run sign.
Of course, that changeup, shocker, also did not go where I wanted it to go.
On his own, give his boy a chance to hit something in a gap and get an RBI, but it worked out either way.
Not where I wanted that. So here's Austin Meadows. Runners on the corners, 2 out.
At the plate, Austin Meadows. As the first pitch simply misses to him, it's ball 1. Looking for a
Been busy?
strike, 2-out hit and
You're
a
always
run in the
busy.
inning.
Taking care of yourself, though, right?
Little chopper back to the mound.
Right back to Pablo.
Throw to first is going to be in time.
Braves do nothing.
Braves rally comes up short as that's out number 3. 2 left for Atlanta, and this is still.
Yeah, if I keep swinging at stuff outside the plate, the ump's going to be giving Bauer a little bit of extension of the zone. Better.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Luis Toribio.
Here is Toribio.
Here's the first pitch to him.
I was looking at Toribio's projections when it comes to, you know, the depth chart. In about 4 years, he's expected to be in the 90s.
Now the 1-0.
That kind of surprises me. Left Verizon internet? Got better internet? Awesome.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Yeah, good year for both of y'all's team.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him
Doing
to go
too.
after it. He pulls this one
It's
into
it.
right.
Right to somebody.
This is right
Hey, gum.
at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this
Look at that defense, man. That is a good-looking defense.
Number 1 overall
a
Gold Glove
Vanderbilt
winners.
University, that's Dansby Swanson. Look, this guy fits
See why
the
this
part.
team is number one.
Matinee idol looks, soft hands, and the ability to manipulate the ball all around the lot from the offensive side.
Maple
Look
syrup
for him to
internet.
have an impact in some form or fashion.
All right. Should be criminal on a day like today.
So now to the plate, Raul Batista, as he will take strike one.
Yeah, we haggled with Spectrum. We told them that we were thinking about leaving, you know, not because of their service or anything, but we were thinking about leaving because there was a competitor that offered the same thing at a cheaper price, and we told them which one it was. And they looked it up, and they said, well, we can offer you that if you stay with us. And so we cut our internet bill from $60 to $25 for the next year because we've been with them for like 5 years.
The windup and the 0-1.
Bitch. They didn't want to lose us.
Offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to rotate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
And set up
Pitch there.
behind the
0-2.
dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller.
There you go, Batista. Rip to left.
That'll
That first hit of the game,
past
man.
his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Well, you know what?
Dollop.
Good hitters.
I'm pretty sure my hometown still has.
To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan.
Ooh, you got better speed than we do.
You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Yeah. There's no guarantee it'll work, but make sure you don't lie to him because I was thinking about exaggerating the price to see if I can get it lower, but I was just like, nah, they're probably going to check it. So I just told them which company it was and what they were offering. And Spectrum's like, no, you've been with us for 6 years. We can do something. We can work on something. We'll find out, hopefully, our next bill. They said it could take a month.
To the plate now, Will
So,
Wilson. As he'll take a look at ball
hopefully this will be the
one.
last month we pay $60
Runner at
for our
first
internet.
now and one away.
At least for a year. Been very happy with Spectrum down here.
The 1-0.
I keep swinging that knuckle curve.
Great pitch in that situation. He makes contact on that one. More than likely, he's hitting into a double play.
Can't catch the corner away.
Yeah, and some people just refuse to do that, but the worst thing they can tell you is they can't do it. You know, that's it. You don't really lose anything. I understand why some companies don't do it.
A little early and now it's even at
It shows that they really valued us. It really does. It means a lot.
Batista, base runner at first with one out.
Wilson strikes out.
Blew it right
Yeah.
by him, and they're two down.
There's the bracket right there.
And with two away, let's check out our playoff bracket as we give you a look at how these
I hope
two
it's the
teams
Orioles
advance
and
out
us.
of the divisional round
That'd be
to
good.
meet here for the league championship.
$240. Jesus Christ.
And stepping in, Fernando
Let's see, if we
Castro.
threw in cable, I think ours would be $110. But we don't really need cable.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
That ball hit hard to left field. Hot.
And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the
Well, we hit the
inning.
ball hard twice that inning in 2 outs.
We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Into the box.
Here is Austin Riley.
To lead off the hole.
Ranked 30 homers during the regular season. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. Oh no, I understand. Like, I think Leo's gonna be the weird kid where Leo's not really gonna have cable,
This is foul for the first strike.
and it's not because I just don't think he needs it. Like, everything he watches is on YouTube or Disney Plus, which we have. So there's really no reason. And I'm not really on TV anymore. Vanessa's not either. She has Netflix. We talked about getting Hulu though. Not chasing that curve today. 1 and 2. Enjoying good. Oh, are you out of here, Amish?
Pitch on the way.
I saw that charm. Change the dimensions. I didn't think it was that big of a problem. Like I'm that's just something I didn't notice. Like I really thought it was just because, you know, pitching was great.
Chopped toward the second baseman. Torres has it.
Torres?
And he's set down, one away.
$500 million upgrade to Rogers Center? What are they upgrading?
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defenses. And guys, the thing I want you to
I mean,
take
well, I'm
a look
guessing
at
everything.
today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot.
Only using
Maybe a
TV
step
antenna
to
and
right
phone
or
is
left.
next.
There's a lot of
Let's
trust
go.
that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works
I haven't
out
heard.
for them in this one.
And next will be Dansby Swanson.
Actually, that's a lie. Our neighbors still have a
Send
CBN.
it in the air out to center field. Torres takes charge out
See it out the
there. He
window
stays
every-
with it for the second
I don't know
out.
why I said that. See it every day. Jumbotron?
For Atlanta, Darryl Cooley.
God, I really hope they don't lose. Whole restaurant.
First pitch on the way.
I know they won't do this, but they need to call it the Batista Bat Flip Cafe.
Del Villar gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning.
That would be
Down in order
beyond
go the
funny.
Braves.
But they probably won't
To
do
the
that.
third with no score.
Young Birds Cafe or something? Restaurant?
At the plate now is Pablo Lopez. First pitch of the AB on its way.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Well, there won't be any highlights to put up.
Now the 1-0 is swung on, missed, and that strike one.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Now a ball rolls softly to second. Albion
Should have clipped that
plays
error
it
from
in.
earlier.
Throw to first in time, and the
Really need to do
leadoff
like
man is
backup
gone.
clips.
The
That way if
strike
there's nothing that happens.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of.
I really hope they fix the hitting next year. And I mean that as in, I shouldn't have to switch to the PCI to have a good fuse. There we go. Back to the top lineup we go.
Now, Fernando Del Villar. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A 1-0 delivery.
Ah,
Now here's a swing and another chance out there at second. On to Freeman at first.
oh, we're pulling
and they're
everything.
two away now.
better. Just can't make contact, man.
Now batting, right fielder, Gabriel Maciel.
They're really backing it up 30 feet though? That's a lot.
Next here is Gabriel
Is it-
Maciel.
you said just the left field
Really
wall?
going. First pitch on its way.
keep telling
Swung
myself,
on,
don't
but
swing at the
fouled
first
off to the
pitch,
left.
and they give me that.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Now the 0-1. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike.
Oh, that was stung, man.
First gets him, and the side is
It's gonna be that kind of game, isn't it? We're gonna hit the ball hard, but we're gonna hit it right, too, people.
1, 2, 3. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Well, got some decisions in the offseason to make. Gotta look at Franklin Labor. Now, obviously, I plan on Mauricio Dubon being center field next year. Now, we gotta find Elliot Ramos. He's ready to come up. Come on, Blue. Give me a zone, man. See that guy. The pitcher. Give me a zone.
And a strike to even the count. 1 and
LVR is going to be my left fielder.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. Well, this will be taken
He's taken in by Torres.
for the first out.
Yeah.
Number 1.
Well, if you guys came for runs, you're in the wrong spot.
So bases are empty with 1 out now. And that'll bring up Ozzie Albies.
Go back to Ozzie.
Here's the first pitch to him.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead.
There.
Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Now the pitch.
It just seemed to be curving in ways they couldn't. Hudson. Have to go where I want them to go, but every pitcher does the same thing. Okay. Quickly 0-2 to Ozzie. I'd do that in the last at bat. I really want to throw him a cutter. Ooh, a sinker really sunk. As he strikes out. You down? Second K for Lopez.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Now here's the pitch.
I'm already trying to think about which team I'm going to use for next year. Whenever the game.
To get the party started.
If it even comes out.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded
Played by Wilson. He's got a good arm over there at short.
throw in time, and the side
Go
is
1, 2, 3, man.
Braves are set down 1, 2, 3.
Blue Jays.
Fourth, still scoreless.
I don't know if I should use the Blue Jays. I like using these teams that don't have a playoff. I don't know. Could do another fantasy draft.
All set for the start of the fourth.
Pick the Blue Jays to do a fantasy draft.
Veteran second baseman Gleyber Torres.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far.
If I do a fantasy draft, I'll probably use it.
Offense is in check.
First offering. And here's
One.
a called strike.
Shift is on for Torres.
Like that one too much, but it's 0-1.
Whew, 1-1. That was interesting. Boy, that umpire behind the plate is not good.
Watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
One.
He's fallen behind
One on
now,
deck.
3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense.
Bauer.
Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
I don't know. He may have a point there. Full count.
And the count will be full.
You can really
Come on,
tell they're trying to
Torres.
keep the
Get you
ball
on
in
base,
this
man.
big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he
Count.
might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
3-2 pitch.
Oh, that was our pitch.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Hey, see, boys. Get the resub, Prime. I don't even know if I have my alerts on, to be honest. Do I? Not showing up. Says I have them on. Definitely don't deserve that. I do need to rehaul my channel. Work? There it goes. Now it's working. That took long enough. Appreciate that, boys. Ball 4.
Another one sent foul.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here. Searching for that.
I don't know. It's just been so hard to get back into it.
The 3-2 one more time.
Of course.
Swung on and
Of course we
missed.
swing and
Got him
miss.
on strikes.
Not like the AI. Can't make contact outside the zone.
Base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat. That he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think
Too
he'd
early?
like to have that
Maybe.
3-2
It's supposed to be a
pitch.
contact swing.
Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Stepping up to the plate, Mauricio Dubon.
I'm fixing to hopefully start a new job soon with the company. That's going to make things a little harder, even harder to get into it.
This guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
1-2 now.
Nice to get a run here.
Into the windup and the pitch.
No, we're just going to strike out 50 times, probably. Either the game is going to not let me hit the ball, or Power's going to make good pitches like that.
With these middle of the order guys, that's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
As he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1, trying to avoid.
Of course, our team is
the third strikeout
missing
victory
someone in the middle of that
inning.
lineup. That was being fulfilled by Rafael Devers. But with his injury, we don't really have someone of power to put there.
Of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's
Yeah, new position for sure. I finally... Oh, it's a good pill, hit hard deep to left center. Cunha should get that one, and he will.
what an effort.
Good timing down the middle, deep fly ball. Okay.
Giants down
That was going to show.
onto
The bottom of the fourth, 0-0.
still with no
But,
score.
yeah, I'm finally taking a new position. It's going to be double my pay. That's good.
Ready to go for the
Be
last
enough
half
where
of the inning.
Vanessa won't have to
Always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr.
work anymore, so she'll be a stay-at-home mom like she...
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
You're working about 50 to 55 hours a week,
He
though.
was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing
It'll be
on
all
it
right.
anyway. Strike 1.
I look forward to it. Gotta jump through some hoops first.
The windup and the 0-1.
I can't believe nobody has not swung at that curveball the whole game.
Leaving us at 1-1.
Not one player has swung at that curveball. Woo! Ball hit deep. You gonna stay in?
Ball is carrying. On the warning track, he makes
Right.
the catch.
Just enough. My goodness. I honestly don't know how that ball didn't get out.
The left fielder, Marcel Ozuna.
I'm excited though. My job that I'm doing now is actually really boring. I'm not tooting my own horn or anything. I'm just good at it. Really good at it. So it's ready for a challenge.
First offering on its way. Hit down the
Pick by Toribio. Yeah.
First will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
Now batting, right fielder, Austin.
I'm ready for it. I'm ready for more responsibility. I think it'll be good for me.
And it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning form.
Because I'm not really motivated to do much at
It's
home.
been impressive to
Like,
watch. It'll be interesting
relax.
to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
I don't know. Maybe I actually need more work. Even hitting the start button tonight to stream, I was like,
Ready with the first pitch.
I had to
Here
take
it
deep
comes.
breaths and be like, okay, you're not performing. You're just playing a game. That's the unnecessary anxiety, I guess. I need a healthy change for sure. It'll be good. It's gonna be stressful. Like I said, I look for it. I'm just waiting for the company to stop dragging their feet.
One of the things every pitcher
I still
wants
won't be
to do
working
is make
nearly
sure
as hard as
hitters
C-Boys
are
is,
very
but-
comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
Atta baby, good changeup. Meadows strikes out. Pitcher's duel out of Atlanta.
Down in order go the Braves.
Nothing after 4.
Still tied, nothing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Giants to discuss his thoughts on the San Francisco lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now.
I think that's one of the
He said
cruddy
pitch
things about the
selection
job
has
is
been
that
the main reason for their struggles
there's going to be
today.
different
As
routes
far
that I
too
cover,
often, they've been swinging at
and
pitches
there's routes
outside
that start at
the
like
strike
2:30 in the
zone.
morning.
A lot of soft contact
That
and
start
easy outs.
2:30 in
So
the
the
morning.
focus
So like
going
I will have to get up
is
at
on
1:30
shrinking
here at home
forcing the opposing pitching
and
Good
get to the
stuff,
plant,
Heidi.
which is
Thanks.
20 minutes away. The drive's not bad, but starting that early is just golly. It's gonna kill me. Not every day,
First offering.
but eventually I'll get my own route, and that won't matter. So that's my goal. That's my goal, is to get my own route. I have a goal, and I'm gonna get to it. Once I get my own route, I make my own decisions, and I'm responsible.
Now here it comes.
New. Ooh, can you say what the sponsor is, or is that hush hush? Wow, this umpire is Wiesenbauer.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Hit
High
high
ball.
and deep is straight
Deep
away
to
right
right.
field.
Looking up.
Moving back. It's out of here.
We have liftoff. Solo shot. Raul Batista. That's a 1-0 lead for the Giants.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field as the Giants are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base.
355
It's
feet.
sure,
That was
but
a
solo
wall
shot isn't going to
scraper.
be the deciding factor in a game.
At the plate now, Will Wilson. Fouled off. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
I really didn't think that was going to get out of here. That did not sound like a home run ball. Home run hit.
Now the pitch.
Actually, see, boys, I have a different number now.
Looked like he was cheating the heater right there, a little bit too far
And
out
not all my
before,
contacts
trying to
shifted
find a way to
over.
keep his hands back.
Not a bad
Let me
pitch there.
send it to you.
Misses 1 and 2.
Well, there's the classic.
Let me whisper it to
wasted
you real quick.
fastball, Not even
Think,
close to
Phil.
the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Now the pitch. And
I don't think I've given you the number yet.
Offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2 and 2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's
I'm gonna
trying
send
to do.
it
He's
to
got a
you
lot of
now.
different directions he
Think.
can go in right here.
All right, I'm gonna whisper it. 2 and 2 to Will Wilson.
The 2-2.
Wait on that
There's
one.
a pop-up now.
But I guess that's you.
Might try to make a play on it, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
There's Charm.
Teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far.
What up, Charm? Catch you, miss. My dude.
Struck him
And
out.
Wilson strikes out. Case for
Boy,
Bauer.
There's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, high piece of cheese, swung at and missed.
Somehow
Pitch
missed that
looks
pitch,
so
but we
inviting
did.
to hit, but it's awfully
Don't
tough to put
question.
in play.
Wait, here is Fernando Castro.
Stepping in now, Fernando Castro. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at.
Hasn't really done a lot with the bat at all. We had Whit Merrifield playing first, but then he got hurt, and then he just... It's because of me. I just don't use Whit Merrifield.
Errors on the Giant ledger to this point.
Rip that
2
foul.
and 1 after the foul ball there. Sent foul
How's the
again
video
after
quality?
being
Is
way
it looking
ahead. Now it's
okay?
even at 2 and 2.
I have my preview up. I just want to make sure it looks alright. My source set. For some reason, I keep thinking it looks a little cloudy. A little cloudy. Bugging me.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Full count.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3 and 2.
Oh, I do. I still have your number. Okay. A rip. Right to Riley. Throw him out. 2 down.
On to Freeman at first, and there
My
are
bad,
2
C
away.
boys. I still had your number. Just didn't. Contacts are such a mess.
Next, it'll be Pablo Lopez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Here is Lopez.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Come on, Lopez. Hit a
So
home
take
run.
Look at ball 1.
Only hit 2 home runs with pitchers out of the whole time I've played.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1 and 1.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that,
Oh.
pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving in.
Dude, that's awesome. Oh my god, that's awesome.
But it's wide of first and foul.
Woo.
Now the pitch.
A good combo, too.
Fouled away.
Hey, boys, that's really cool.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the
I didn't
ground
expect
out.
one of them.
Schwarzenbridge
I'll
in
put
there.
it that way.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as
We are
deciders
retired. Raul Batista, though, puts us on the board.
But
Solo
bye
shot
bye,
to right.
baby. It's a
1
run
to
for
nothing.
the Giants on the solo blast. Middle of the night here at Truist Park. It's 1-0 San Francisco. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Braves to discuss his thoughts on Atlanta's lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And now here is Austin Wright.
How do you feel about that? That's when you tell him, you know, I don't think it.
For the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that.
That is so
dugout
cool,
go
though.
up and down the
I'm
line,
happy for
trying
you,
to
man.
keep this lineup
So
from
happy
getting
for you.
super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base pass if they can get somebody on.
So it looks like the ump is squeezing both of them.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him
I'd
now.
like to sponsor you. How do you feel?
The 1-2.
Woo, check swing. Blue rings him up. The strikeout for Lopez.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Dansby Swanson.
Here's Dansby Swanson.
He looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Sent back up the middle. And a diving try,
Nice
but it's
try.
off his glove, and that ought
I was going to get that anyway. Swanson did not.
not have time to recover it short. That's an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan. You know, dealing a spot.
Never have a lot of confidence in those type of ground balls.
Knock that ball down was a pretty good job.
All right, here we go. 1 out, 1 on. Here is Daryl Cooley. Now Swanson over there.
50th pitch of the game on its way.
Oh.
Daryl Cooley comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
Easton doesn't exactly have the strongest arm behind the plate. Swanson gets a good jump. He could take second. Don't really know why he would.
The 1-0 home.
He could do it. If he doesn't, he gets to second. Manage to get Cooley out. Then you'll have runner at third with 2 out with the pitcher spot.
Line score.
Trying to miss our spots now. 1 and 2.
And he falls behind 1 and 2.
Little carefully.
As a look, now the pitch.
Chase there. 2 and 2. Man.
Still even at 2 and 2.
Oh, that is sick. Dude, that is sick. I like that.
From the belt, the pitch.
Full count. I need a model of that car, man. For die casting. I'd love to buy one of those.
Right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Alright. Perfect AI. Doesn't swing at anything. Fuck.
Well, they've struggled
Gonna rig here in the 5th inning, huh?
but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second. And
Here
look
is
ready to
Bauer.
make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Fine, he can sack one.
Striding in is Trevor Bauer, trying here to plate the
Really no reason to fight it. We're always gonna.
but he takes ball one.
It's a great job right there to
What?
pull that one back. Make the count 1-0 and get this defense on its heels.
Oh, you didn't get hit, man.
Number one thing, if
Chill
you're
out.
going to be a good bunker, you have to get strikes.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Really?
Puts this one down. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Boy, it all falls apart here in the 5th inning, huh?
And that'll bring in the
This is what happens.
Ozzie Albies. And he's at risk of
Everyone
being
just
hat
happens to
trick,
forget how to play
strikeouts on
ball.
his line so far.
Yeah, it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say,
So
10, 15
frustrating,
years
man.
ago. Guys have stopped.
Alright, let's see if we can get out of it.
It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guys,
Bases
not gonna
loaded,
worry
one
about
out.
the strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. From the stretch.
I don't know what Trivia was doing there. I don't know why he was rushing to field that ball.
He's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Okay, 0-2. Not 2 strikes I'm worried about. Getting that 3rd strike.
Nothing in 2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher
Perfect
might
AI
throw
comes
another
into play here. Try to burn him with a fastball here. 1-2.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Hey, what do you got going on tomorrow?
The next 1-2 pitch.
Ooh!
Struck him out.
Courtesy call by Blue. Elby strikes out.
Punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing
Courtesy
that
call.
more these days.
Take that. 2 down.
There's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout.
Am I working tomorrow? No, I'm off
As a
tomorrow.
regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts.
I am off tomorrow.
Baseball right now.
Here's the first baseman,
Here's Freddie Freeman. Chance to get out of this.
Look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. No hits to this point.
Be a bit cooler in that baby blue. Dude, I'm not kidding. That car looks awesome, man. I wonder if I have a way to buy like a little model of that. I need one of those with your signature.
Ready with the 0-1.
Ooh, 0-2.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this.
Biggest pitch of the game right here. Do we go with another fastball? Would like to go out of the zone if I can here. Doesn't bite at the sinker. 1-2.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
That one fell.
That's popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Lopez has been working.
Ready with the 1-2.
He struck him out.
Missed opportunity at the plate.
Braves leave the bases loaded.
Side is retired. Braves will strand 3.
Biggest inning of Lopez
1-0.
for Lopez. After 5, 1-0 Giants.
Now
Holy crap.
For him in the ball game. First pitch of the AB on its way. And he hits it hard to the right side. Albies picks it up. Throw in time to first. Nice swing short right for the first out.
I didn't think they would go down that quick. I'm glad they moved Freddie Freeman to the number 2 spot because Acuna was on deck.
These guys make it look that way sometimes.
Guarantee you Acuna would have hit like a grand slam or something. That was probably actually going to be it.
Into the box now, Gabriel Maciel. And it's
Gabriel Maciel 0 for 2.
0 for 2 for him to this point.
Our pitch good, man. He just made one mistake, and I didn't even think it was. That's going to sneak under the glove of Riley. Maciel gets his first hit of the game.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
All right, what are we looking at behind the plate here? What's the arm?
Was sat down on strikes in his last at bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting
Gleyber Torres, 87 arm strength, probably not going to steal here.
It gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs. Sometimes it just
Unless we can get him on that knuckle curve there.
Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Ready with the 1-0.
Oh, Freddie was going there. I'll see that. Freddie doing here? Oh, okay. That looked different. That looked different on the live camera. I thought he was already walking toward the pitcher's mound. 2-0 to 2.
Now a throw over, and he's back in standing. The 2-0 on the way.
He's gonna rip it off of Swanson's glove, and everybody is safe. That's gonna be a base hit. That is the second time that Torres has hit the ball to Swanson, and he has not fielded it.
At the plate, Mauricio Dubon as the first pitch.
2 out, or sorry, 2 on, 1 out for Dubon.
0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Bad swing.
This one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners
My
hold
TV
on.
flickered. The knuckle curve.
Now a pickoff play at second, and they got him.
Oh my goodness. Alright. Still gets picked off second somehow. I don't know why.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2.
And Dubon strikes out. Yeah, that's exactly how I thought that sequence of events would go. Why did he get picked off?
One left for San Francisco, but
I
they're
didn't
up
even give him a
1-0.
secondary lead. He just got picked off.
So now into the box is Ronald Acuna. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth.
Acuna Jr.
Now the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball.
Let's call that a strike.
This is why the manager
Or
pencils
no?
these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Fouls it off. 1-1. Probably making a mistake by having Lopez pick in here.
And now pitch on the way.
We're doing good at throwing them off balance. 1-2. Just gotta get him to chase now. Woo! Ooh, out of baby, that'll work. Cunha strikes out looking. 7 Ks for Pablo.
Dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems
Well
to
done.
have his lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Here is Marcelo Zuna now.
Here's Marcelo Zuna. As the first pitch to him
Where's the
is
ball?
off the plate for a ball 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
You see what I mean by our offense isn't great? Seems like we just do enough.
The 1-0 home.
And then there's the
2-0 to a guy with this
there's the
kind
clip I
of
put up of
ball.
Schwarber
He's
just
going to be swinging out of his shoes.
phasing out
They're now even at 4
the field. In that last Padres game.
With that one, 3-0.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially
4-pitch
with a
walk.
one-run lead. No surprise that
Yep.
he's treading lightly right now.
Predetermined 4-pitch walks. Time to take Lopez out.
He surrenders the base on balls here.
Well, you never want to issue
I was not going to get a strike there. I hate that in the
when a
game.
hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first
These
than
predetermined
driving a
walks that
ball
the game
out of
puts
here
in there.
and erasing your one-run lead.
Just struck out Acuna, and then all of a sudden we can't locate.
So the next to bat will be
That's going to be it for Lopez.
struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Go to the pen, bring in Jordan Hicks.
Good arm action on that pitch.
Done good this postseason.
Stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Hey, Nick.
Enters to make an appearance
Appreciate
on
the
mound as
host.
He inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
New dad. What's up, man? How are you? How's the newborn? The wife healing?
He's set. Here it comes.
Now it's a strike.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic.
Wait, quiet. I was just going to send you a
Maybe
message,
pick up the break.
Mario,
They
about
wanna
how
know
you were doing. I was going to check
everything
on
your
you.
ball does before they pull the trigger.
That's fantastic. When it's doing well, that's what I like to hear.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Down and away.
Quick, quiet moment. Yeah. Those are rough. I cherish those.
Little behind on that
I
swing.
cherish those quiet
Trying to
moments
shorten
when they're
that
new to
lead
me.
and protect the plate. A 1-2.
Ooh, 101. All the ball, huh?
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now at 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Balls 2 strikes to Meadows.
Hoping to send him packing.
He swings and misses at the sinker. 2 down.
Swing through it for out number 2.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get him. He wanted it, but he didn't.
Both Jordan Hicks and Emmanuel Clase's contracts are up after the postseason.
Another good pitch.
Gonna bring one of them back, and I don't know which one. Austin Riley.
To the plate now, Austin Riley. And he fouls this one off. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Count. Here's the pitch.
Ooh, 99 sinker. Holy
That
crap.
time, and he's in control. 0 and 2.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Good. Dude,
0 and 2 count.
got him.
Waved at and
Ugly
missed for the
pitch,
third
uglier
out.
swing.
Not much of a chance at
Let's go to
hitting
the
that one.
7th.
The inning is
Giants
over.
1, Braves nada.
1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
Got that going into the game. Riley had some power, but he did not hit for average.
Will Smith is
They're
on
going to go to the
pitch from
bullpen themselves. They're
to
going to bring in
start
Will
inning number
Smith.
7.
Already his 5th game. very well.
7th inning ready to roll and set to go as the third baseman, Luis Toribio.
And there's Toribio, lefty.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against the modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing.
That's something interesting to me about Major League Baseball. You know, they're having a lockout where you're like, oh yeah, you can't represent players at all, but you can still stream MLB The Show without penalty.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1 and 2. The pitch.
Wow, 3 strikes in the zone. You couldn't make contact with any of them? Okay. Cool. Okay. Here's Raul Batista. He's the difference maker so far.
Offense so far with the solo homer he hit earlier.
Oppo Taco Blast. It's right where we're at right now. Good timing, we still missed. Okay.
First offering on its way.
High drive. Left center field. Liftoff, baby. Raul Batista. Number 2 on the game. Giants lead 2-0.
So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game as the Giants have taken a 2-0 lead.
I was thinking about not starting him tonight.
Well, he's obviously very comfortable in the spotlight here. In the postseason,
Beautiful. 421 feet.
Every pitch counts, especially when you make a mistake as bad as this one. Missed his location, and he takes it out of here in a heartbeat.
In now, Will Wilson. Fouled off.
Ooh, I like that LFG there. Who's that?
Wilson has picked up exactly 5
Oh, that's yours?
base hits
Oh, I
in his
like
big
that.
league career.
How have I not seen that before?
Here's the
I need to get
0-1.
me some new emotes.
Now some action in the Braves
Bryce Wilson
bullpen.
warming up in the
Stand
pen.
up with right-handed
Braves.
to get loose. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Oh, don't swing at that.
On they'll run this one in on him and can't connect, so he finds
Didn't mean to swing at that, but I did.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
The 2-2 doesn't get
Would have been a
the
walk
zone.
if I wouldn't swing at that other pitch.
That was kind of a gift to
Full
the
count.
hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2 and 2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Got him swinging in the dirt.
Billy will throw out Wilson.
And the throw to first is there.
Not a good game for Will Wilson.
Next to bat for the Giants, Fernando Castro grounded out in his last at bat.
Here is Fernando Castro.
Now the pitch.
Slider inside, 1 ball, and strikes.
The 1-0.
Okay. Of course, that's a strike.
2 out, nobody on. Gets him to swing at a pitch.
Well, Will Smith has really locked himself back in since that home run.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Lays off 2 and 2 now.
Swanson, Cooley, pinch hitter. I'd like to save Dorda for the next one.
Fouled away.
Heck, I hope you're getting yourself enough sleep.
Another
Ball inside, full count.
This runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Ground ball to Swanson.
Back up the middle. Swanson scoops it up.
Throw out Castro, and that will do it.
Scoop at first, save
Raul Batista strikes again. Another solo shot.
One more.
Nothing.
Bye, baby. The solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the seventh coming up. It's
I think the
now
Braves
2-0
played
San
themselves there because they brought in a lefty against a guy that is way better against lefties than righties. Like the difference is drastic. You know, we look at Raul Batista against righties, he's a 57-65 hitter. Against lefties, he's an 83-79. So the contact goes up by close to 30 points and the power goes up by quite a bit as well. I think the Braves kind of played themselves there by bringing in Will Smith there.
Dansby Swanson lining
Drunk,
up
you're
to hit.
drunk.
They'll start things out here in the bottom
Dansby
of inning number
Swanson.
7. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting
What do you
way
guys
too
think
much
of
pressure
the
on their own pitching
talks
staff.
that
Someone has
MLB
to
is
have a
going to be
quality
having here
AB and
soon?
get this line
High
going.
hopes for it. Little economic plan proposal by Major League Baseball to the Players Association.
To his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. Next to hit, Darryl Cooley. First pitch
Bar's low
here it
for
is.
me, but I think anything's possible.
Slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
I think they really want the game to get back
I'd be real
going.
surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 1-0.
One. Shouldn't be. I really shouldn't be having Hicks pitch to. That means he's not going to be available. Courtesy call by Blue, 1 and 2.
Two balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher.
Swing and a miss. Sinker at 100.
Got him on strikes.
He goes Cooley.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive.
I hope
to
he
me.
cat.
I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Nomar Mazara gets the call as a pinch hitter.
Comes
He'll get a
Nomar
chance to
Mazara.
two out and the base is empty.
First at bat. Alright guys, got a cat up.
He's set and the pitch. As the first pitch
Still have power in 25.
Ball 1.
Have the home run. Yeah, 75 and 70. That's pretty good.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Ground ball.
This should end the inning
Back
as
to
it's
Torres.
second. Torres
Good 2 innings by Jordan
this one
Hicks.
first in time, and that
Take
ends
that.
the inning. Braves are set down
For
1,
the
2,
eighth.
3. They trail things here 2-0.
Braves go to their pin as well. Hard,
Bryce
right?
Wilson
Wilson.
has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Going back to a righty. Means we are going to bring in Jason Ramirez.
Jason Ramirez is going to be asked to get things
Purely a
going here as
pinch
he'll
hitter
lead off
against
the top of
righties.
the 8th.
That's pretty much all he is. Put down Meadows. Let's have we want here. Pretty much Acuna I'm looking. I think righty. We can stay away from Acuna. Go with him.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Play it hard to right.
In the air,
All
out to
out.
right field. And the pinch hitter is
Pitch
retired.
one out.
One away.
Now batting, left field, Fernando.
All right.
Next
LVR
to
back
stand
up.
in
It's
is
gonna hit.
Fernando He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think
The ball hard twice. We're trying to hit it right through some goodies in it.
What makes him successful.
The ATL Braves.
Right-hander begins to throw out there. The wind-up and the 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. One out, nobody on.
I just don't have it tonight with Del VR, man. It bugs me that I cannot hit with him.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
Got Pilgrim playing. So here's Gabriel Maciel.
So now to the plate, Gabriel Maciel. And it's fouled away.
Thank you,
He's
Twins.
got a hit in 3
Putting him
at-bats
on
to this
waivers.
point. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Nice switch hit.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Lifted
That will
down
probably
the
be
line
caught.
and left. On the move is
Oh.
Ozuna, but this is going to wind up a foul ball.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Again, a 1-2.
Do it again. Stop
Fouled
swinging.
off. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
I'm in swing mode. It's not good.
They'll try again, 1-2. Hit in the air to straightaway
Fastball up
center.
in the zone. Good timing. Fly ball, of course.
No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. But
We'll
they
do
hold
it. We're going to go to our bullpen. Bring in Joe Jimenez.
Signed to pitch out of the bullpen.
Yeah, that's not really talked about a lot this year for our team. He's done a very solid job. Was also put on waivers by the Tigers. He picked them up.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ozzie Albies, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, he needs to clean it up. He's already got the hat trick. The boys are wondering if the golden sombrero is soon to follow. Gotta lock this AB
A
in.
solid seventh inning guy.
An off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one.
No leadership. I guess to be fair, Maciel's not really.
Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. This will
This
get
is always
fouled.
stunning.
2-1.
1.
And the pitch.
2 and 2.
Swing there on the changeup. Couldn't make
And he
up his
strike out
mind,
4
I guess. It's
times.
strike
That
2.
possible for him?
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Yeah.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3 and 2.
Yeah, we're down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tied run to the plate.
Gets him out.
Strikeout here yet again.
That is 4 Ks for Ozzy Albies. Definitely something I don't think I've ever heard of.
The bullpen has looked sharp and has backed up.
I don't think Albies has ever struck out for it.
These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Freddie Freeman. He actually guessed right. He just didn't guess the right location.
At the plate now, Freddie Freeman rolled slowly down the third.
Ribio. Good play.
Throw
Down.
gets him 2 down.
Thank you for not bobbling that one.
The center field, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Now to the plate, Ronald Acuna. Quickly down to their final 4 outs here.
I guess technically all I need is a Roldis Chapman. And I'll have like the 3 fastest or hardest throwing relievers.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
I guess besides Scott
As he'll
Barlow.
get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1.
I know closers are known for having the nastiest stuff on the team. Exploding fastballs, devastating off speed. But they'd be lying if they didn't say they wanted a 2-run, 3-run lead. That's exactly what this guy has a chance to do. Hand it to that monster in the 9th with a 2-run lead.
Swing and a miss, and he's in
Dude,
trouble
that's what
now.
Meadows
0
has
and 2.
done very well.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good inning.
Really good, really
out of the
efficient.
bullpen here.
2 out, nobody on.
Looks at that one, 1 and 2.
Pitches, the changeup misses low, and it's 1 and 2 now.
Well, that's a pitch right there you've got to just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0 and 2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Fouled away.
96. Are you working tomorrow?
Here's another
Gets him swinging. Atta baby. That's 1, 2, 3 by Jimenez.
strikes for the second
Jimenez,
time tonight.
whatever.
Down in order go the Braves. They're still down.
Go to the
It's
top of the
2-0.
9th. Those are warming up.
All set to start the 9th in this one. And next will be the imposing power bat.
Our bullpen
Torres.
is really good.
First pitch on the way. And we kick off the 9th.
Bryce Wilson back out there for another inning.
You get a swing like that, you know the hitter made up his mind he was swinging no matter what on that pitch.
Here's the 0-1.
I don't know what's with this umpire.
You know he wants that on the mound.
Umpire just doesn't know what his own zone
Make
is.
the count 0 and 2. Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1 and 1.
Atta baby.
And a liner.
Shot.
And there's a base hit.
Edward Torres gets another hit.
Insurance strike here with the leadoff man's
3rd time he's reached base tonight.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another
One
base
because
hit.
of an error and
Leading off
2
for the
hits.
Boys, this guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Here's Dubon.
Into the box now, Mauricio Dubon, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Wow.
Giant center fielder ahead with a 2.
Umpire zone looks like a
He may be down
triangle.
2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those These are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Fastball down the middle, good timing, fly ball.
Acuna is there, and he has it for the first
Why is that?
Up next to the Giants, the third baseman, Luis Toribio.
So next to bat will be Luis Toribio. He went down on strikes last time up.
Video.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
This will take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one.
Appreciate everyone coming by to hang out tonight. Rare broadcast. Not doing anything fancy, but
The 1-0.
hope you're enjoying the game anyway. Yo, itching for it.
Hit out towards
Definitely
second.
not a hit. That looks like a double play. Ooh, that was close.
Double play, and that
We'll do it.
ends the inning. So no runs
Rough knot
on
for
one base
Toribio.
hit, no errors, and no one left on.
Let's go to the bottom of the
Bottom
ninth.
of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up.
Bring in our
San Francisco
guy.
leads this one 2-0.
This Maronta. 4 for 4 this postseason.
Here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Lights out.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
First, you gotta go through Marcel Ozuna.
And that's the first strike. Maronta is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really
Messed up on her
stuff.
changeup.
And it seems like
Swing,
he's
0-2.
hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls, and that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
And it's fouled away. Rolled slowly down the
Well,
first
Tapper.
baseline.
It's played by Maronta, and he's gonna get Ozuna.
A huge
Yeah.
out to start the bottom of the 9th.
The right fielder,
Now at the plate here is Austin Meadows. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Have anyone on? Just to see some people that. And I sincerely mean this. It's so nice to see the people that I saw struggling last year streaming do.
Pitch on the way.
We've been past that point.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Austin Meadows.
The 1-0 delivery.
Ground ball.
Right into the shift.
You're down.
And he'll take this on to first. and
One out
get
away.
into their final out, 2 away.
now batter, the third baseman, Austin Riley.
And now, Austin Riley. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th.
With Austin Riley, we are not done yet.
From the stretch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Now the pitch. And 2-0.
And Maronta's had, I just put these numbers together. He's had 99 saves.
Really don't want to be in
last
with a
2
great hitter
seasons.
like that. You can't just
Fine.
lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Very good.
3-0 now.
Really not for these predetermined walks, though.
2 outs in the ninth. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Swinging away there, it's 3-1.
Now this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the ninth right here. He is
I have no problems challenging you again. We're up by 2.
pumped up and looks the part.
3-1 pitch.
You have struggled tonight.
And he fouls this one off.
All right, full count. Here we go.
Final strike for the Braves.
Swing and a miss, and there you have it.
Struck him out, and
Game 1 belonged to the Giants.
Pretty efficient game right there. Low scoring.
Mostly thanks to Raul Batista.
Well played defensively on both sides. And a couple of runs is all it took in this one.
Not a pretty win, but we will take it. Pablo Lopez pitched phenomenally. While dueling Trevor Bauer.
Time for one final check.
7 1/3, 4 hits, no runs, 2 walks, 7 Ks. Bauer did very well. 6 innings, 4 hits, 1 run, no walks, and 7 strikeouts.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Giants take the 1-0 lead here in the
Good
league
stuff.
championship series. Pablo Lopez pitches
No
well
idea
enough
who
to
we
get
got
the
going for
W.
this, too.
Trevor Bauer is settled with the loss.
We could
after
put Shane
giving up
Baz
only
out.
1 earned. So
May do.
that will
Good time.
wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to the
That will be
show.
yeah. It's pretty much Raul Batista. He's the reason we won. Nice hanger. Batista pulls that out. Full double play in the 8th for the Braves. Maranta getting the save. It's 5 out of 5. All right, guys, good stuff. Appreciate you hanging out, Ray. Thanks for putting up the peer pressure for me to broadcast this.
No errors. They left 4 men on base.
I guess I don't know when game 2 will be. I would like to do it, but we'll see.
1 error. They left 6 men on base.
I appreciate it.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 25
It was a
minutes.
solid game. I wish I could do more on offense. Figure it out. But game 1 wins a win. So hope you guys have a good night. We might see you tomorrow. We might not. I really don't know. It's hard for me to keep a schedule. So just keep it on Twitter, I guess. So. And see, boys, thanks for the Twitch Prime resub. Appreciate it. I will see you guys later. Deuces, man.